What's up, everybody? My name is Saram, and what is this? I am playing Call of Duty Ghost in 2019. Where's Black Ops 4, you say? Well, this is a 6 years later kind of thing for Call of Duty Ghost. I'm playing some TDM here on the map, Octane. I'm using the Honey Badger, and I do pretty well in this game, surprisingly, because honestly, when this game came out, I was just struggling. I honestly didn't like it, and I kind of went back to Black Ops 2. So this game came out when I was a junior in high school. That just goes to show how old this is, to be honest with you. And honestly, I want to talk about this game because I was really hyped up for this game because I really enjoyed Modern Warfare 2, I enjoyed Modern Warfare 3, and Ghosts looked like it would have been a Modern Warfare 4, but they even went out and said that they were thinking about putting this game as Modern Warfare 4, but they decided to scrap that idea and just play Call of Duty Ghosts. And honestly, I really enjoyed this game for the first bit, and then I slowly but surely started to realize why this game really wasn't that big of a deal, honestly, and I kind of went towards Black Ops 2. This game came out alongside with the PlayStation 4, and this was the first next-gen COD on the PS4, and I'll admit there were some problems. I mean, the constant frame rate droppings that would happen whenever you're in the middle of a match and stuff like that, and especially on the PS4, that drove me insane. Most of the time I was in the middle of a gunfight and I would blame that on the frame rate, stuff like that. But Call of Duty Ghosts, as far as the campaign goes, now I'm going to spoil it because if you haven't played Call of Duty Ghosts, I mean, you're out of the loop. So we all know that in the campaign, basically there was a cliffhanger. They took one of their brothers. Rorik took one of the brothers, and basically that just left a cliffhanger. And then Extinction, which I personally really enjoyed Extinction in Call of Duty Ghosts, and I really wanted to let them bring it back. But no, they jumped on the zombie train, which in my opinion, I feel like we need to stop with the zombies. I feel like Treyarch should be the one to do zombies. Infinity Ward either do Spec Ops or Extinction, but I was a really big fan of Extinction. I loved it. I would play it for hours. That was like the only good thing, I feel like, in my opinion, about Call of Duty Ghosts. As far as the multiplayer goes, the multiplayer, in my opinion, wasn't. I feel like it could have improved, in my opinion. Number one, the maps were too big. So many pathways. It kind of encouraged camping in a way because of the multiple pathways and stuff like that. And I just personally was not a big fan of the long maps. And I like the standard medium to small size maps in close quarters, but I kind of see where they went with this. They also took that same concept and put it in Infinite Warfare a little bit because you saw that in that whole aspect as well. And two, I would say the time to kill was a big problem for me. You died way too fast in this game, although you did kill people really quickly as well, which was a plus. So if you caught someone off guard, you were able to shoot them down really quick. The hit detection on this game was on par with the game. I enjoyed it. It was great, and I hope that whatever the Infinity War cooks up in 2019, whether it be Modern Warfare 4 or Ghosts 2, it would be better if they had that sort of hit detection. And we all know that Infinity Ward has the best hit detection. But this was the beginning. This game was the beginning of me not really looking forward to what Infinity Ward was going to get into later on with Infinite Warfare. But it was just, this game alone, I feel like it could have been better. The kill streaks kind of were sucky, in my opinion. I mean, the dog, the UAV on the ground, I can understand where they're coming from. Instead of it being in the air, that was kind of a creative idea, just putting it on the ground. But I mean, on the ground, really. And then some of the other stuff was just not really that great, in my opinion. I just feel like it took ages for you to find people. Sometimes the time limit would go out because we couldn't find folks, and some of the games were just super slow. And I mean, they had this other squad AI type thing where you could face someone else's squad and stuff like that, which was cool concept, but not really that cool in my opinion. But for what it was, this game was all right. I feel like it was an underrated game, but I personally, I mean, I hated it back in the day. And I mean, as I was playing this, game here in 2019, I was actually enjoying myself. I was not even actually angry or upset about anything that was going on in this game whatsoever. I was just like, oh wow, this brings back a lot of memories, just using the honey badger and just playing and using other different weapons and stuff like that. It was fun to go back on. If anybody out there is looking to play this game, Call of Duty Ghosts, there's about like 500 or 900 people online right now, usually throughout the week, and I would say a peak at like 1,000 on the weekends and stuff like that. So there's probably an active Ghost community if you actually want to go out there and play it, to be honest with you. So yeah, I just thought this video would be a fun video to make, kind of just looking back at Call of Duty Ghosts. This channel was actually started by Call of Duty Ghosts. I started with this because I didn't have any sort of capture device for Black Ops 2 or for any of the other Call of Duty games. You kind of needed, it was kind of a complicated setup, but thankfully, because of the whole PlayStation 4 capture card thing, inbuilt capture card, I'm able to actually, you know, record. I hope that whatever the PS5 has, that they'll be able to do the same thing. But yeah, I just thought this video was nice to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about Call of Duty Ghosts. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you go back to Black Ops 2 like I did? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Smack that like button if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. My name is Saram, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and God bless.